Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving. Look at this. We're rolling out a little festive little turkey hat. Hope everybody's doing all right Thursday morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome on into the show. The 27th of November. Man, December 1st on Monday. Holy cow. Yeesh. All right. We'll get right into everything. Hope everybody's doing all right. We had a little look at lines last night. 3 people in the contest: Diane, Sushi, and Brandon. That's it. Dana Delp is in, but he only got 3 picks. He missed out. He had both Dallas and Kansas City. Can't do that. So, but 3 people vying for the Eric Gagne jersey. Picks in the chat. On the Twitter, a double posting of our plays. Give a follow. Whoops, you already said that. Yeah. There we go. Because I already tweeted out the plays before the show, and I'll do it after the show as well here, or actually during. Listen, like, share, subscribe. I'm Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. If you haven't, give it a follow already. 5253. Can we get to a 5,300 by the end of the year? That's like a person a day, person and a half. We can do it. iHeartRadio after the fact for the Midday Money Look at Line show. Got you covered. Gio's in the house. Happy Turkey Day. What do we got? We got Ross Dwelly over 7.5 receptions at MGM and a 0.2 units over his 24.5 receiving yards, 293 on the DK. Ross Dwelly. Jaspers. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. That game all week. Do we do NFL games for today? Well, I'll have them up in the chat in a second. Let me say hello to Michael B. Dana, yes, you got to just add you didn't have something for Dallas. You had Dallas and Kansas City. They play each other. So you need a Dallas-Kansas City pick and a Cincy-Baltimore pick. So there's that. Here, we'll get to the plays as well. Dana will get those picks in for Dallas. Here we go. And Jappers, this is just today's games here. Lions over 48.5, Cowboys over 52.5, Rams under 51.5. If you go back to look ahead lines for week 13, I covered this whole week, and last night I did week 14. So there's that for next week, starting with Cowboys and Lions on Thursday night. KC and Baltimore. Michael's getting in last second. Why not? What we got here? Michael I thought this was a contest pick. It's not. This is regular games. Chiefs minus 125. First half under. In Green Bay and Detroit. Ravens first quarter. A Rusty Burrow. I don't hate it. I mean, you see it. I got the under right there. Baltimore under for the game. I can see a Rusty Burrow. Chiefs for the game and the first half under Green Bay, Detroit. I think the Green Bay game is going to be an over game. Third string tight end option in the number 1 role with right out should see 50 snaps, ideally 2 to 3 targets. 1 catch gets us over 7.5 yard line. That's yards, not receptions. All right. I'll ride with you. Go for it. Go for it, dear Gio. That's the guy we're going. Ross Dwelly. Ross Dwelly. Cam won't completely abandon tight end position even with injuries, especially not when he's calling the plays on offense. I'm starting a poll question on the YouTube channel. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Poll question on the YouTube channel. Michael B's got some college hoops today. He likes St. Louis. What did I even say? You know what? I put my my college hoops paper away already. St. Louis, Arkansas, and the money line versus Duke. Wichita and Dayton. All right, let's start out with some Duke 11.5 against Arkansas. Wichita State catching 2 there. All right, that line's all right. So you got a good number there because I see 1.5s out there. So that is that. And St. Louis versus Clara. All right, good luck, Michael. Dana likes my hat. It's my festive Thanksgiving hat. It's Thanksgiving. I think like for after, I might pull it. How about if I just like leave it on the microphone like this? And then I could turn it'll be like in Austin Powers, like Mr. Bigglesworth. I can just rub his head. Oh, Mr. Bigglesworth. We could call him something else. Told you I can't do the contest this week. If I win, I have to burn the Dodgers jersey. Well, there's 3 people in it. You can give it away. I'm sure there's Dodger fans around. Gio loves the house. Loves the hat. Silver's at 53.53. We like our silver. To do a show yesterday, sometimes I get it when you come on. Sometimes I don't. I'm trying to figure it out. There was a look ahead line show last night. Looking like a stuffed turkey. Yes, I am. My goal is Monday, after all my turkey and stuffing is done, got to drop another 50. I'm going to go for 50 pounds by the summer. That is my goal. Michigan is peaking too early. Yeah, they look pretty good. Mayo grinder. Love Mayo. College hoops, Michael B. I wanted to take Michigan State, but the line movement makes me think Carolina is the play. And he says someone's down for Sparty today. I'm not a North Carolina guy. I sort of like Michigan State. Sort of like Michigan State. A lot of NBA tomorrow. Taking a day off, leaving it for the NFL today. St. Louis under versus Clara. Okay. North Carolina at a pick'em, says Dana. It's late, but I'm right there on a 6-point teaser. Under Lions KC games. Think says you like the overs. I do like the overs. Dana likes Navy. Hey, I gave out Navy on the money line. Plus 170 the other day. I mean, not that it means anything because I've had good numbers, but I got a Navy plus 6. It's down to 3.5. You know what? I didn't even say my anytime tutties today. Gibbs, 2 touchdowns, plus 270. Watson for Green Bay, plus 165. Ferguson, Dallas 215. Mahomes plus 380. Hollywood Brown 425. Lamar 205 and Gesicki 330. There you go. I tried to find a guy on every team. I didn't, Curry's out Saturday, I see. No Steph. Alternate line, Markel's in the house. Yeah, tornado warnings yesterday. I say, not by me. Maybe the other side of Houston. They say Houston. Dude, Houston's like the size of freaking the state of New York. This is the Nature Boy. Not showing up. Ooh, there's the Nature Boy, my guy. It comes up Jefferson. Yeah. If you're on the phone version, the StreamYard rolls out a different name. We got so far on the poll 2 votes for spoonsful of mayo, 1 vote for stuffing as your go-to Thanksgiving food. Oh, we could do it on the phone too. We're going to start a poll. Favorite Thanksgiving food? Stuffing, White Castle, burgers, and then spoonfuls of mayo. There you go, phonies. The phone crew is in play. Oh, Marcos Minton, my guy. Good to see you. I was just thinking about the Marcos Minton. I haven't seen him quite a bit. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Go green and white. Little Sparty. You know what? It is Thanksgiving. Maybe should I roll out the this backdrop instead of Thanksgiving? Give thanks. Do the show like this. Happy Thanksgiving. That's the way we'll do the show. If I could do a little bigger side view. There you go. Just keep the Happy Thanksgiving up the whole show. Just drive people crazy. Festive little turkeys out. There we go. Festive turkeys. Oh, where are we in the comments? Michael B. Anytime Tutties, Juju Smith, Fergie, and Likely. I can do all those. I got the Ferguson. Markel. Happy Thanksgiving from Marcos Minute. I'd like about for you, Mr. Nika. Yes. I mean, where have you been, Marcos? I've been doing Marcos Minutes. You're never in here. I did the other day with 122 college games. Let me do a Marcos Minute in honor of you. Lane Kiffin. Not a Lane Kiffin fan, Jesse Shule. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody but the Lane train. Where is he going? LSU? Is he going to LSU this puppy? College hoops on today's cards. Some fire games. I can bet them all today. College basketball today. Did you? I got 4 college basketball today. 72 and 62 with college hoops on the year. Good for number 6 on the sites. Gas station sushi. I cut out all the drinks on the water and black coffee. Lost 20 pounds in a month. I feel like that worked for most guys. Yeah, man. Listen, if I cut out bread, and I bought because it's people coming over today, so I got nice Mexican Coke straight out the bottle, OG with just pure sugar in it, nothing else. Sugar, cane sugar. Otherwise, I'm drinking water. You see, I my flavored waters or Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero, or something. But the bread, I lose the bread, I lose 20 pounds a month. Guru's in the house. Happy Thanksgiving, Joe. How are you today? Niner, who wins football? Well, this is what I like for football today. Detroit over to 48.5. Cowboys over 52.5. Ravens under 51.5. That's what I like today, SF. But if you go back to Sunday, you can get Week 13 look at lines. I gave you my thought on every single game that's available on YouTube and on iHeartRadio. And yesterday, all the Week 4 picks. Skies here in Michigan. 6-7 days a week. Our skies on with the trails. Oh, chemtrails up in Michigan. We got Marcos, screw the Cats, and the Whackback Packers killing my 25-legger 2 years ago. All I had to do was beat the Packers, lose straight up. Home could be 58 grand. Oh, my goodness. 24-1, you lose. I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy going 24-1 and losing money. That's why I don't do 25-leg parlays. This is my festive Thanksgiving hat. But I got to lean all the way back to get the whole hat in the photo, in the camera. But NJIT money line tomorrow against Eastern Michigan. Really? We're going into tomorrow college hoops. I guess we could, right? Because it's a light card. What do we got tomorrow? We got a few games tomorrow. NJIT, where we got here? I can't even find them on the schedule here. They're playing Eastern Michigan? I'm guessing this is basketball. There it is. So we're going to take the 12 points? Taking 12? Who can compare a Jameson anytime title with? He's getting the end zone at least once. I like Fergie. What time does this game start? This game's starting shortly, isn't it? Should start in a bit. I like the Jameson Williams. I do. Let's see get a little more on this one here for now. Plus 179. What do I got pending in this one here? Marcos. Here we go. KC, Golden State, Bucks, and Sparty to win it all. Didn't we go down this route already? I think. Was I doing this show? I was like, I couldn't find all my college basketball tournament sheets. Yeah, here they all are. Let's see, for Marcos from last year. Milwaukee Golden State NBA Finals on December 11th, he said that. So now, I wrote that down. Marcos, Milwaukee Golden State NBA Finals December 11th. There we go. Marcos, it is November 27th of 2025. KC, Golden State, Milwaukee, Sparty. Win it all. So is Golden State playing Milwaukee? Or is it just one or the other win for you? Doesn't make a difference, Warriors. This guy. We need live turkeys in the background. Yeah. Little live turkey action. That'd be fun, huh? I had to stop through Markel. Said you look for me. Yeah. No, I get. Listen, you guys get too big to come by and say hello. You're too cool to come back and say hello. I get it. I get it, Marcus. Spread your wings. You could fly away, little birdie. You don't have to come in and say hello. I didn't realize that was a lone college football game today. Not sure what the NCAA is thinking. The whole football will be watching the NFL. That's good to have a football game. They used to have football games on. I mean, Mississippi State used to play. It used to be the Egg Bowl on Thanksgiving. There's games on Thanksgiving. Been working. That's all right. Yeah, you're working. It's good. North Texas QB opting out of the first place team in their. He opted out of playing this weekend. I did not see that. And they're still 20-point favorites. Nick Nasty is gone. I don't know where Nick Nasty is. Andrew likes the good stuff. What's the good stuff? I cap for dollars. I tried to win as well there, fella. Happy Thanksgiving. Tim Rolls in the house. Like that. Thank you, Tim. Kiffin is really moving up in the world. Al Davis really knew how to find young coaching talent. Shanahan, Gruden, Kiffin. Never works out for the Raiders. Yeah. Brian Smith's in the house. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. All of your efforts in the kitchen be resounding success today. There's always bourbon if they're not, and pie. Yes. So my turkey, I put my little timer on, and I think I got an hour left on it. Hour and 15 minutes for. I'll check on them beforehand because I think an hour and 15 minutes. I put it in at 7:45. It should take about 4.5 hours. So we should be coming right on cue about there. Quarter to 8. So what's that? 9:45, 10:45, 11, 12. So I'm closing in. Gibbs anytime tutty and 100 yards rushing receiving. Henry anytime tutty. Mahomes passing yards over. Mr. Hill, good to see you. See, I want Gibby 2 touchdowns. Gibby plus 270. Who eats spoonfuls of mayo? Well, that is the poll question. Do you like stuffing, the White Castle hamburgers, or the mayo? You know, those are the choices today. Those are the choices. What are you going to have on Thanksgiving? It says favorite Thanksgiving food. It's going to be stuffing, White Castle, or mayonnaise straight out the jar. I could have gone. We could have did the turkey, ham, stuffing, mac and cheese, and thrown it out there and had a good battle. But stuffing's not even dominating. It's only got 57%. And that's on the phone. On YouTube, mayo is winning 3-2 over stuffing. It's driving you. Okay, so listen, you are on the phone, right? You're a straight up little phone thing here. I think there's a way you could just go watch it on the YouTube regular side. Hit the like button. Yeah, you can hit the like buttons. Cafferdal says NJIT's awful. Don't put your money on them. Not a fan of the Highlanders. He says don't fall for the Highlanders in 13 points. All right, that's because that's what we're going to probably see an opener right here in that game. They're one of the worst. They are one of the worst. Probably ranked down in the 340 range if I'm throwing a number off the top of my head with NJIT. There was a car by my house that had an NJIT license plate, believe it or not. Yeah. It said NGIT Highlanders on it, and it was an old 80s license plate from Jersey. Turkey Day teaser, Dallas plus 10, Green Bay plus 10, and Ravens minus 5. Minus a half, excuse me. Under Green Bay plus 250. Mr. Weskers is heading to McDonald's. There you go. Why don't you hit a Jack in the Box out in Cali? There we go. Do what you want to do. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, it's Don Player. My guy. See, you come in on the phones. Everybody got a different name on the phone. It comes up different. You can really come in and troll pretty good because I'm like, I'd be like, who the heck's this guy coming in? Yeah, Coyote. You see Marcos in the house, huh? How do I feel about BYU today? How do I feel about BYU? Were they like an 8-point fave today? Right? Where is BYU? Let's come down. I thought about Miami yesterday, believe it or not, Don. I didn't play it. I would lean dog, but I didn't play that one. Who? Yeah. Who? Mr. Wesker's still alive? Yeah. Or not Mr. Weskers. Marcos. Yeah. I was just telling him, Kyle. I said these guys, pop back in every once in a while. You don't see people, and I see them. I see people over in the pub live, Tony's chat or Kerms or like at a wager talk or somewhere else. I see a bunch of familiar, like Stimmy OG. Sometimes I see a bunch of old school people. Like, you can't pop in and say hello. Let me know you're alive. That's all I'm asking. Double cheese for Mr. Weskers. A double cheeseburger for $3.49. Why don't you open up the wallet a little bit? Get a quarter pounder. Get a double quarter pounder. Get a real burger. Fly, Robin, fly up to the sky. NFL stinks, but I bet the Lions today. Cowboys to smoke the natives on Turkey Day. Cowboys over the Chiefs. Why not? I think that game is going to be a wild game. That'll be a hugely watched game. Most watched NFL game this year, probably next to the Super Bowl. You're really throwing your money away with Navy. I mean, I got a +6 in my pocket on Navy. And I got a 170 money line, and it's currently sitting at what, a 3, a 3.5. I feel kind of good about it. I got 170. It's down to 140. I mean, my question is, why are you throwing your money away on Memphis? They've dropped 2, at least. Navy's still alive with 2 wins. They need help, but they just win. That's all they can do. But Memphis got nothing. I mean, who's going to be more focused on Thanksgiving? A service academy or Memphis, who just had their whole season ruined in back-to-back weeks? Like, yeah, a lot of Memphis is coming out to support their team on Thanksgiving night. Get out of here. Mexican cola. I got it. That's what I'm rolling with here. That's what I'm rolling. Can you read it? Product of Mexico. Michael B. They need to put a cap on how much college kids can make. And they should have to sign a contract where they get paid by game, just like the pros. $10 million, they're not playing. Yeah, I don't think you should leave after every year. That's terrible. And you're going to see a drop. The NFL is just going to get worse because of kids doing this. There'll be no development of quarterbacks. Capradal says Navy wins outright. I agree. Brian Smith says, as top turkey years ago, prime rib. There you go. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. I eat turkey like I eat like cold cut turkey. Pit Craft, Boar's Head. JK's in the house. I'm not on my phone. You have to change the settings on the stream. You're on your phone. You're commenting on phone. I have if I go to YouTube, I have two different streams up. They have the full stream and the phone stream. I think our Navy's offense looks great, but look at who they played. Memphis is no Tulsa defense or UAB. I'm not saying they are. I'm saying that they started as a 6-point dog versus a team that has absolutely nothing to play for, and they're a team that's going to play. Can they win the conference? I don't know about that. I'm sure they need all types of leapfrogging help to. But if they win here, which they can, because the line has come down from 6-3, and they got Army next. And like I said, if I'm going to look for a team that's going to be focused on a win, if a win helps them, I'm going to take a service academy over a 5-6 team out of the Sun Belt. I'm not saying Memphis is that team. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. When they play the top defense, well, we'll see what happens. Come back tomorrow. You can say I told you so. That's why overnames show up weird in your broadcasting with a small screen. But I'm not on. I'm on a big screen. I mean, I'm watching on YouTube. It is a full screen. It is a full screen. There you go. Full screen. North Texas and Notre Dame. Is that are you just talking about it in general? Rather have a double cheeseburger. Given putting in the work, I tune into him at night sometimes. I'll pop in. I went there yesterday. I dropped in. I donated 50 memberships. He had the pub guys on. Kyle Hunter was there. Alexander, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. 6 is cool. It's because their Heisman is confirmed. Why is the line moved? Because Memphis stinks. That's why the line's moved. Ragnar knew shockingly dude lost 100 pounds in 4 months after last season when he hung up the boots. We'll see what happens. Out of retirement. Interesting perspective about Navy being more focused. Talk me into Navy money line. I mean, really. I mean, you have a Navy team, and I have no idea. I didn't dig into can they win the American, right? It's pretty much, I believe, who's the top team out there? Tulsa or whatever they are, right? Tulane, who's the top one here? North Texas and Tulane, I think, are the two best. But Memphis has dropped their last 2. So they're totally done. And Navy, again, if they go 10-2 because they have the extra game versus Army next, obviously Temple has to beat North Texas as a 20-point underdog, but the quarterback for North Texas is done. He's not playing. He's out. We watch the same game. The season is over. Why not ruin the rivals? Because they don't got any more to go. Why? These kids, how do you even know they're going to be on the team next year? They could be at the door looking for more money. They might want to go somewhere else. This ain't freaking Alabama, Auburn or something. Memphis, Navy, some big rivalry? To who? I mean, you want to say next week when Army's playing Navy? You want to say that one? All right, I understand that game. I understand Army Navy. 5-5 Army trying to get a bowl bid versus a 9-2 Navy team. Yeah, sure, I could do that one. And then we got bowls on the 13th. Such a stupid way to cap. Wow. Shockingly, I've made money for 30 years, though. So, we'll see what happens. You like Memphis for whatever reason you like Memphis. You like Memphis because why? Because they want to beat their rival? That's your angle. They want to beat their rival? Or you like Memphis because Navy's not good? I don't know. What is your angle? My cap was I got a team that's motivated to win games as opposed to a team that's not motivated. It's Thanksgiving, Richie. Pressure off Memphis and watch them play great. Well, we'll see. Or maybe they just continue their slide. I mean, wouldn't they play good after they lost to Tulane and everything was done anyway? No, they lost to East Carolina. No, I think this Navy again. I am so wrong with liking Navy at +6. It's come down to 3. Someone has to agree with me. There's got to be someone out there. Maybe 2 people. Coyote, I don't know. Why does the line move 3 points? Couldn't find the like on the one channel. Broke out. No, I'm just a better. Dana likes Detroit. Just found the normal stream. There are 2 different ones. Yes. It's not that hard to do. I mean, you go to YouTube, you hit live. There's 2 streams. One of them's got the llama picture on it. The other one's got the midday money picture. Duke first half over Arkansas. Why is it small? Because Memphis isn't good. That's why. North Carolina over Sparty. Gio's fading his crew. Is the phone mode channel? That's why. There's 2. Every day there's 2 videos. I should go on Kim's. He's never asked me on there before. I don't know him. I just pop in because I see people I know as a guest, like Spoon and Kyle or Jimmy or Troy. I see people I'm friendly with. I pop in, support a channel. That's what I do. Go over there. I told you I love his graphics. Does a great job. Love the graphics. Look at my crazy graphics. I got the StreamYard turkey and I just use a banner. Yeah, Thanksgiving with the hat. I said, why the line's moving? Not why did it? I'm confused now with the line. If you can run the football, you can beat Memphis. Well, Navy runs. Andres wants to get the money. We're trying. Who is the public on? Casey or Dallas? I don't look at that nonsense. I have no idea what the splits are. The line was 4.5. It went down to 3.5. It's held steady the entire week. I think it's probably balanced a little bit. Cap says, I can't stand Kerms' base. Bunch of analytics, your experience, my opinion, don't come for me. I don't listen, normally I don't like to put up like a bashing comment on somebody. That's not really bashing. You just don't enjoy some of this fan base. Everybody does things different. Like I said, I found them because people I know were on them. So I just give it a follow, support the channel. Listen, Cap, you see me and Coyote going back and forth here with how just this Memphis game. I could have a million reasons for one side. You have a million reasons for the other. Doesn't make either. Only one is going to be right at the end of the day, and It is what it is. You think you know the game, that's why you bet it. You think you got an edge on your thought process. Fergie TD, yep. Yeah, we got the Fergie TD. We got over Detroit, over Dallas, and under Ravens. And then we got the Gibby 2 tutties for 270, Watson, Green Bay 165, Fergie 215, Mahomes to run one in at 380, Hollywood Brown 425, Lamar 205, and Gesicki straight out of Long Beach Island, Jersey. South Jersey Manahawkin guy. Kelsey and a Pickens TD. Whoa. Yeah. I just grabbed the other guys. I am not the whole Taylor Swift thing. Just I can't with Kelsey. It's nonsense. So I'll never do an anytime tutty on him. Pickens I could do. He was like 140? Absolutely. Cap says, Analytics says Memphis is better, so they win, even though big money came out of Navy and pushed the line down to 3. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, analytics. Let's talk about what that means here for a second. Analytics said Alabama would win by 17 points over Florida State. They lost outright. Are we really going to just go into things that don't make a difference? Sushi said I called out Navy money line a few days ago. Yeah. I had it. Yeah, because I was talking about the game. I said Navy. I'm with you, Sushi. There you go. I mean, I put it out. It was 170 on Tuesday. Many reasons says Coyote. Navy's offense look good versus solid defenses. Their Navy was confirmed. That's why no, I don't know about that. And even if that's the case, is Memphis that much better? So you're actually helping my cause here by saying that their quarterback's playing. That's why they're a field goal dog. And field goal is basically the standard line for 2 equal teams. The home team gets a field goal. So these are 2 equal teams. I'll take the points. And I got the best of the number with the points right there. Yeah, Navy beat them last year, 56 on them. Talk about your stream is small. Yeah, it's if they're watching on the phone, right? There's 2 different YouTubes videos, I should say. Receiving yards for Pickens, yes, Richie P. Transfers. Happy Turkey Day. The juice. Here we go. A lot of Michigan State love in the chat here. There was some Michigan State, although we did have some anti-Michigan State money from a Michiganer. I mean, I got nothing on this one here. I like I took Richmond, which is a loser. I got Carolina. I did over in that game, actually, 150.5. Took Oregon under 155. And I got over Illinois State 138. So, Michael B., start cooking. You got to start cooking. I got to finish up cooking. Lamar under 29.5 passing attempts. You know what? I could say yes to that. I think the game's going to be an under. I could see him running a little bit. Facts. We're confident our best while we place him. It's not here again. It's coming. Exactly. You know, it's like, hey, I like my play for what, and that's the thing, Coyote, right? I could come in, you come in, whoever the case would be. Pick a side, pick a total. On every game, you spend some time on it, you're going to have an opinion on something. It's not always going to be right. I mean, yeah, you have Cincinnati last week against BYU. Probably right side. They missed 3 field goals and were stopped on downs at the 3-yard line. Maybe you should have won that game. You could be right and still not win. Keep the stream on while you cook. No, Mike. You know what you do? Go to iHeartRadio and just play this stream nonstop. Coyote, have a good one. Hubert over Izzo. I'm not a North Carolina backer at all. It doesn't have because I think 6 is too much for that Memphis, but at 3.5, it's Memphis all day for me. Yeah, I mean, well, we're going to find out what it is. We're going to find out. Well, not right away. This evening. Under Lions Packers for sushi. Marcel 29 passes once a season. I like it. I'm not going to talk you off that. I think the line 6 is why I waited to both winner. And that's the key, man. It's always you got to get a good number. And in the long season, if you have the number, you should win long term. That's all I try to do. I got a good number here. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Field goal game. Who knows? Who knows? My thing was, you know what? You lose 2 in a row. You're just flat. Navy's going to bring it every game. You know, no matter these academy teams just bring it. They don't. There's no quitting them. All righty. Let's wrap this up. We got game starting a little bit here. So give me the over in this Lions game. Over Lions, over Cowboys, under Ravens. College footies, Navy money line here, plus 170. Anytime touchdowns, Gibbs, 2 touchdowns for plus 270. Watson, plus 165. Ferguson, plus 215. Mahomes, 380. Hollywood Brown, a 425 piece. Lamar, 205. Gesicki, a 330. There you go. There you go. Andrew, have a good one. TCU against Florida. Is this basketball today? The Rady Children's Invitational. I don't even have my little numbers in front of me here. Let's see. What do we got here for Florida? I mean, it's right around where it should be, 10. I mean, you want to take them. I'm not out here running to take TCU. I like JMO. I like Williams. You want to get a touchdown with him? Sure. Cap, good to see you. Happy Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving. The Juice agrees. Arkansas Razorbacks and Duke. Yeah, this one, I've been burned taking dogs versus dogs in these kind of games. Like with the elite teams playing. You think Calipari's got some talent on his team. I think the coaching edge goes to Duke, though. I kind of lean Duke. I didn't play it because I want to take the Razorbacks, but I get to see them wet in the bed. I appreciate your first show today. You're welcome to Juice every day of the show at noon, 7 days a week. And you go back to a night show last night. Did some NFL Week 14. Look at lines. So there's that. But I'm out of here for today. I got to get working on the turkey. Just about done. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. Gobble, gobble. Bye-bye.